Legacy. What am I on, champs? I think I'm on day 134 here. Day 134, champs. Rocking and rolling. FYP, TikTok, FYP, YouTube, and FYP, Purple app, Hogwarts Legacy. Let's rock, roll, and do it live. Hope you guys are having a good night tonight, because I am. Let's rock. Those gloves are cold, though. Look at that. Those gloves are cold. Now, I played some off stream, right? So, if you notice that part 2 is, not in complete succession, then you would be right. Overwatch, what's going on, champ? How you doing tonight, bro? What's going down from the underground, champ? How's your day been? But yeah, guys, if you notice that, it's not in complete succession, you would be right. Did some stuff off stream, but I'm having fun. I'm doing it live. Brian, what up?
Here I am.
Doing well, champ. Thanks for asking. How are you, man? How are you today? How are you guys doing, champs? Guys, champs, I got in trouble.
Well said.
Right.
Now, where do we go from here?
I got in trouble. Nice boys. Appreciate you, profile pic. I would call you by name. What, M? M, how you doing?
To revisit the scene.
Champs, listen. I made a big mistake, guys. Need you to listen to me for a few seconds.
From the bird bath, anything
All
else
right.
I should look for? Indeed.
Game Pass came out with like 5 different games, champs. 5 different games I want to play. Right, I was playing Overwatch. I was having a good time. We're coming to you live. And then Hogwarts is out. I never played it. This is fun. I'm really enjoying it. The Division 2. I already beat the Division 2. I started Division 1. I'm trying that a little bit. So there's just all these different game champs out there right now. So I'm just trying them all and having a good time. So, guys, I appreciate you guys hanging out. If you guys are feeling challenged, do me a favor. Just smash the likes. How's everybody's day going? What's going down from the underground? What's going down from the underground, champs?
A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and
Hey, appreciate the likes. And it's funny.
Filthy.
I was literally playing Overwatch, bro. Like I was playing it. I'm like, yo, I gotta play these other games. So Overwatch ain't going nowhere, guys. But I'm having a blast playing this, and as long as you guys are doing it live and having a good time, so that matters. About to queue it up. Brian, thanks for joining my club, champ. Brian, did you get that Borderlands yet? I know you were talking about it.
Rather unfortunately coming back.
What's your rank now, Overwatch? I know you were a high rank before. I know you still are, but what were you?
The closer we get, the more I remember.
I just paid $4 for lemonade. Oh man.
Simply sticks.
What kind of lemonade is that, bro? Yeah, bro. $4 for some lemonade? What? I never even heard of no $4 lemonade, dog. You're gonna have to tell us what happened with that. Hey, that don't even sound right, to be honest with you. Were you at a game? Wow. I just got one shot by these guys. Still top 1? That's huge, bro. Overwatch, I don't know how you do that, man. Top 1 is crazy, bro. How do you do it? How do you do that? I didn't yet. When I look at it in my other chat. Oh, ain't no worries. Ain't no worries, bro. I was just asking. You know what's crazy, bro? How are you spending $4 on a lemonade? That's what I want to know. Blue Raz, was this at the store or what? Because I stand with Overwatch. That joint better help me run a mile. You know what I'm saying? That joint better turn me to Captain America. Nick, what's going down? Did you get like did you get the gallon of lemonade, or did you get like, like a 10 ounce, you know what I mean? Like a 4 ounce of Gatorade, lemonade. What is going on with this? Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to beat these guys. Yeah, this is ridiculous. They're level 20. They put me in a level 20 mission. Yo, E, what's up, champ? How you doing tonight, man? What's going down from the underground? Do I watch anime? I used to. Yeah, what do you watch? Yeah, spiders are OP. Yeah, they're level 20, bro. I'm level 10. Why are they putting me against level 20 spiders? 28. Yeah. Hey, but hey, rest in peace to that $4. Yo, Nick, what you watching on anime? Just finished Hunter x Hunter. Oh, Hunter x Hunter. That's one of the greatest animes of all time, champ, and that's one of my favorite animes of all time. So yes, that's a great one. Yeah, that's dope, bro. Yeah, I still remember watching that show like not like yesterday, bro. Yeah, that was a great one. I'm glad you watched it. A lot of people ain't really hip on that one. Yeah. Who's your favorite hero in there? I can't beat this. I don't know what this is. Yeah, I'm going with the win. Overwatch 1, top 1 is crazy. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I asked Overwatch, yo, Overwatch, how did you get top 1, bro? That's what I want to know. Like, how are you top 1? I'm really hyped for the next season of solo level. I never saw solo leveling. I kind of fell off the animes, bro, you know, a while back, you know, but I had a heavy anime period, man. I was heavy into Naruto Shippuden, Bleach, Hunter x Hunter, Yu Yu Hakusho, Rurouni Kenshin, Inuyasha. You know, a little bit of My Hero Academia. You know what I mean? But after that, I kind of just, man, I gotta get out of here, bro. This is ridiculous, dog. Yeah, after that, I just stopped. I just grew out of it. You know what I mean? It's the same thing over and over. You know what I'm saying? So it just got too predictable. You know what I mean? Like all the voice actors are the same. So you just start kind of seeing, you know, kind of like just too much predictability. Been playing for a whole 9 years. Yeah, but you got any advice though? You got any advice? You know what I mean? So I've been playing 9 years on and off too. But see, champ, some people are just naturally better at stuff. Let's get out of here. Get me out of here. Yeah, some people are just naturally better at stuff. It's kind of like some people could play sports for 9 years, and then like another guy could play for 9 years, and he's in the NBA, and the next guy, you know, he goes to the YMCA. You know what I mean? Some people are just naturally better at stuff. I think that might be the case for Overwatch. Leoria. Oh, okay. Naming off shows, yeah. I saw every anime change to reading. Yeah, the mangas, yeah. Yeah, because see, the mangas too are a lot more true, right? Because that's the desire of the writer. You know. Whereas the animes, you know, they're doing adaptations. Now, hey, I don't know if you've seen this show. Have you seen Arcane? Arcane was one of the best animated shows I've ever seen in my life. I would put that up there, champs, honestly, at number 1. Arcane was the best animated series I ever seen in my life. The graphics, just the story. It was something I never seen before, man. It was really like, wow. Like this is, I don't know if that's considered anime. I wouldn't necessarily consider it anime, but it's definitely something special. You know what I mean? So if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out, bro. Check out Arcane if you have not seen it. It was so dope, bro. It had me looking into what's the name of that universe that they're based off of? League of Legends. I'm not even into the League of Legends or none of that. You know, yeah, chance. I finally. Oh, whoa. What is this? Hold on, champs. Whoa. They done sent the big boy after me. Yo, I'm getting blasted, champs. Wow. Haven't taken a break. It's kind of sad. Only took a break for one season. Damn. Okay, that explains a lot. Yeah. For 9 years, you ain't taking a break? Yo, that's crazy, Overwatch. Yeah, you built different. Well, you deserve top one. Yeah, if you ain't taking a break in 9 years, you deserve to be number one. Haven't. Yo, you need to watch that now. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, E and Nick and everybody. I've never played League of Legends. I don't know nothing about League of Legends. I could care less about League of Legends, bro. Seriously, watch the show. It is a masterpiece of a show. I'm telling y'all right now. Put some money up right now. That's how confident. Luna, what's going on? How you doing tonight? Welcome in. Welcome into the Win From Within family, Luna. We're all about positivity here, just having a good time, good vibe. All about becoming the best, highest version of ourselves. If you're on the channel, Luna, hit the subscribe button. Yeah, bro, Nick, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even care about IMDb and all the reviews and all that. I'm the kind of dude where I'm gonna go in there and check something out myself. Because, right, somebody could like something and you don't like it, or you could like something and someone else don't like it. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't let the reviews of others, right, get in my way, because it's like I could actually like the show. Like, it could have been a -1 on there and I still would have checked it out. Like, but I've always been that way. You know what I mean? I just always been I always do my own thing and go my own way. So I don't think I'm gonna beat this, guys. I mean, I thought I was gonna beat it. And this is the stupidest mission. I don't know why they put me on a level 20 mission. I'm level 10. Did I watch the Superman movie? I didn't, man. Glad to hear it. Yeah, Luna, how you doing? Try to check it out, bro. It's on Amazon Prime, but you gotta pay for it, bro, and I ain't gonna pay for it. I ain't gonna hold you. But you know what I am gonna watch, bro? I'm gonna watch that Tron, though. I'm gonna watch that Tron. Yeah. What about you? Have y'all heard about that Tron movie coming out? It looked pretty. It looked all right in the trailers. I gotta give it a second look, but in the trailers, it looked pretty good, champs. That Superman, Brian, I'm gonna be real with you. He's a little too goofy for me. You know what I mean? He's original to himself, and that's cool. But I like the Dark Snyder Spider-Man. You know, I like that. I like this. I like characters that struggle. I don't like. I mean, he struggled, of course, right? But I don't want him to be weak. I want him to struggle and be strong. Tron looks great. I'm a little worried about Leto. I think that's the queen. I know. Yeah, this is. It's not even the queen or nothing that's bothering me, bro. This is like, I'm level 10, right? I'm level 10 right here, right? They put me on a level 20 quest. I don't understand why they got me fighting level 20 people. I just started the game. I just started the game, champs. That's when I'm like, why am I fighting level 20s? That's just my confusion. I gotta go back here and kill these little spiders, champs. If I can get out of here, I'm getting one shot. I feel like I'm playing Dark Souls right now with all this rolling and... Yeah, I have Insidio. But they're spiders. You know what I mean? I've been spamming it. I've been spamming the fire on them. I hit the... Hey. Am I supposed to fight this dude right now? Or do I need to do some more side missions and get stronger? Because I did some side stuff, but the leveling up is so slow in this game that, you know, I feel like they set me up. You know? And he ain't even that hard by himself. It's really more those spiders in the back. Watch this, Chance. Watch this. He gone. Watch this, Chance. Watch this. Watch this. Watch him. Yeah, he ain't nothing, Chance. Come here. Yeah, He ain't nothing but, see, if he ain't got his held by his little rodents, he ain't nothing. Look at that. I'm gonna body him right here. Come here, yup. Uh-oh, see, now I'm getting hit. Now I'm getting hit, chance, from the side. Look at this. Now the spider's tripping, champ. Now the spider's tripping on me. See, that's what they do. That's what they do. I had that joint too. I had them too. See? What up, champs? How y'all doing tonight? What's going down from the underground? I went to the store. I got all the highest gear I could afford. You know what I mean? Let me go in. I'm trying to, if I can get behind the spider and target. Problem is, champs, you do that, 10,000 more come out. We gonna get it though, champs. We gonna win from within. You heard me? Oh, man down. Yeah, man down, champs. Man down. Yeah, they cheating like a. Look at this. Yeah, we got to. You know what we got to do? We got to stay back. We got to stay back. We can't go close to the nest, champs, because when you get close to that little net there, the spider web, a whole bunch of spiders come out of nowhere. Sierra, what's going down from the underground? How you doing? You play that Black Ops yet? Thanks for the like. What'd you think if you played it? All right, champs. We playing Dark Souls in this mother. We playing Elden Mid in this mug. Yeah, champs. They don't know. I got time today. Yeah, I got time today. They cheating. I'm dead. I'm dead. They cheating already. Expand. Yup. I need help, champs. I need help. Somebody call some support. I was just playing this. You know what's funny? It's on Game Pass, right? So all these, I mean, it's a dope game. I love it. I give it a 10 out of 10, but they put me on this mission. I'm level 10. They put me on a level 20 mission. I don't know how I'm supposed to go through with the story. I did some side quests and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, how do I get stronger? You know what I mean? I don't know. My DPS 09, that's crazy, bro. That's Overwatch, right? Don't matter what rank you are. Even in champ, the DPS are always the worst. Not for long, doesn't look that good to me right now. Oh man, I'm sorry you're not liking it, man. I'm loving this game. Wait, you talking about Hogwarts or you talking about Black Ops 7? If you fought everybody on Earth, this guy already asked me this before. Stu already asked me that, champ. I already answered that. Oh, yeah. Zombies, I didn't see nothing different with zombies. Yeah, zombies, I played 3 rounds of zombies. That was it. I was doing. But, you know, I had a good time. You know, but I get bored quick, like I told you, right? After those 3 rounds, there wasn't really much to do. You know what I mean? And it's always the same. You know what I mean? That's the thing. It's always the same thing. But I loved it. It felt like I was playing House of the Dead, House of the Living Dead, or something, whatever they called that game in the arcade. All right, we got to stop rolling. We got to start blocking right there. That's what we got to. Yeah, that's what we got to do, champs. We gotta do it live in this mode. Damn. Yeah, this is tough. But see, my thing is this: what I don't get about Black Ops is that Black Ops 6. Let me say it like this: what is different in Black Ops 7? Does anybody know what's new in Black Ops 7? I have no idea what's different in Black Ops 7. I saw no difference at all. This game is super fun. Yeah, I love this game. I just started playing it. This is up there with one of my new favorite games of all time. You know what I mean? It really is. I love everything about it except this mission. I mean, put me... Did you beat this mission, Sierra? Tell me how to beat this mission. Do I need to go back or what? Because I'm trying to figure out why they got me fighting a level 20 monster. That's my confusion right now. There's 1,000 spiders. I'm outnumbered. I got everything leveled up as high as I could. I'm only level 10. So I'm not very high level. Yeah. I've died like 30 times on this guy. We're gonna get through it though. It wouldn't suggest a mission that you're not ready for. Yeah, that's, you know what's so crazy though? I'm level 10 though. You know what I mean? I'm level 10. That's a level 20 spider, so we'll die alive. We're gonna die alive in this mother, you heard me? We're gonna get it eventually. When I try to target the small one, the big one get me. When I target the... You know what's funny, champs? This game got me wanting to play God of War. Yeah, get him out of here. Appreciate the likes. Which spells do I have equipped? So I only have a few spells, right? So I have Incendio, which is the fire spell. I have 2 of the grab spells, which pretty much do nothing to the spiders. You know, the levitate in the pool. And then I have most of my spells are just like illusions and repair. Like, I'm very early into the game. You know, I only got like 4 hours into the game, maybe 3. I'm not far at all. I have everything that I could use, you know, from an offensive standpoint, but yeah. Yo, Revelation, what up, champ? How you doing tonight? What's going down from the underground? The biggest problem it's just a level difference, man. But I'm just gonna have to grind this guy out. We'll figure it out. I just basically got one shot right there. Doing good, how am I? Man, I'm winning from within, champ. You know what I'm saying? We ain't playing, you heard me? You heard me. We winning from within. What's going down with you? Have to get the combos down. Do the levitate, then pull them. The thing is, you can't pull that matriarch spider, right? The matriarch is not the problem. It's the little ones in the back, right? So that won't levitate. So none of the cooldowns work. Only fire work. None of the pools work. Only the big fireball works. And it's not the big spider that I'm worried about. It's the little ones that are spamming acid at me, right? And then once that happens, I get attacked. See, there's just too many of them. You know? Damn. We like Neo in this mother. Hold on, champs. Hold on. Get them back. Get them back. Get them back. Champs, who knows? Hold on. We gotta thug. Damn. Hold on. We gotta thug it out. Hold on. Can we do it? Can we do it? Hold on, champs. I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in. We gotta lock in. Damn. Hold on. Gotta lock in this mother. Gotta win from within, champs. I'm spamming them. Got it, this mother. I'm sweating and I'm sweating. Come on. You know, bro. Hold on, champs, because that took me too long. You know what I'm saying, champs? I was doing I was doing a 1 verse 20 in that mother. You heard me? I'm about to clip this because that was intense, champs. I took down a level 20. I'm a level 10. I just took down a level 20. You heard me. You know what I mean? So we did it live. We did it live. All right. Yeah, you got this. You be making me want to play. I haven't played in so long. I don't remember. Bro was stressing. Bro, I fought this bug. I was stuck here, no cap, for like 15 different tries because I'm level 10, they're level 20, and only had one health potion. So I was real talk getting one shot. I damn near had to play perfectly. I had to lock in, bro. Lock in. I was stressing. But now we flexing. You heard me? Now I got my blessings. Understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Appreciate the likes, champs. Felt like I was in a gym.
For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
But yeah, I'm really enjoying this game, man. This is one of the best games I've played ever. And I kind of wish I played it sooner, but I'm glad that I didn't, because I get to stream it, right, and share the experience and win from within. So I'm cool with it. But what's up with y'all, champs? How's everybody doing tonight? Anybody got any plans for the weekend or anything like that? Appreciate the 1.1K. What the? What is this? Grab him. The thing about this game, champs, there's so much strange stuff with the strange magic and creatures, and I needed one of them for an item too. Yeah, better play it now, exactly. That's what I'm saying, because it's on Game Pass. So, and then on top of that, you know, I'm going to be canceling my Game Pass because, you know, they upped the price to $30 a month. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be paying $30 a month to play no video game. So that's why I'm kind of trying to mash them all in now. You know, while I still can. $30, yeah, $30. Yeah, that's why I played the Black Ops, right? I played the Black Ops 7, right? That I was just telling you about the other day, right? Because that's on Game Pass. Then there was this game. They just put this game on Game Pass. They put a bunch of Tom Clancy games on Game Pass as well. They put the... What's the name of that game? The Division 1 and 2 on there. So, what the... Man? Bro. No! Let's get out of here, champs. I can't... Damn! Please don't make me fight that matriarch boss again. Please don't make me fight the matriarch. Spiders are OP in this game. Yeah, $30 is just too much, bro. Like, there's a lot of... Hold on. Alright. Cool. I'm glad they don't make me fight the matriarch again. There's a lot of games on there, but, you know, to go from $19.99 to $29.99, that's a huge jump. You know what I'm saying? And most of the games on Game Pass are old anyway. I mean, when I say old, they got like 10-year-old, 15-year-old games on there, you know, so it's not even... If it was releasing like AAA games all the time on there, they have some, like Diablo. They have some. But most of the games on there are like indie games. So I'm not doing that. So that's why I'm kind of jam-packing it. Because once Arc Raiders come out this month, I'm not even going to be playing really much other games than that. Yeah, yeah, years old. That's why you got your 360. Exactly. You know, there's so many 360 games on there too, which is weird. Man, that's a good point you brought up. Yeah. What I like about playing this game, it's got me in a good vibe. You know what I mean? We don't have nobody going 0-9 on our team. Like in Overwatch, you got motherfuckers going 0-9. You know what I mean? Champs, you got to look at the screen, looking at what everyone's doing. You know what I mean? Every 15 seconds, you're looking at what other people are doing. And in this, champs, I just feel like I'm in the match. I just feel good. The music, the ambiance, the vibe.
There it is.
I just love these kind of games. You know, these are my main games, RPG games anyway. So Overwatch is really the only exception. You know, with the PvP. And sometimes, like I said, I'll play the Call of Duty Zombies like every once in a while and have a good time on that.
Intramuros.
This game is a blast. 0-9, people be stretching to 0-15 in my games. I know, for real, bro. Thanks for the 1.2k likes, champs.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock News eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Alright, get them out of here. Get them out of here. Oh. Yeah, this game is sick. Oh, that's hard right there. Yeah, get him. Yeah, blast him. Oh, yeah, that's cold right there. Yeah, this game cold, champs. I don't care what nobody say. This is one of the best games I've played. This game lit. For real. And it's beautiful. It's 3 years old. It still looks good. Bro received a wand belt of doom. For real. You know, so funny. You know, so funny. You said revelation that my daughter was acting out today. Champ, I had to put that belt on top of her head. Or her head, like, I will use this belt on you if you don't get in line right now. You heard me. So it's funny you say the belt. But Chaz, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, time to run it live. Thanks for the likes. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this, man. You know what, champs? Yeah, the belt is, because you know the thing with kids is that each kid is different. You know what I mean? And so like some of them, your words will work, and then some of them need something more, right? And so when you put that on them, yeah, that'll get them. That'll get them straightened up. You know. This joint got me. After this, champs, I might have to start streaming the God of War. You know what I mean? After this, because I'm like, I'm in that vibe now. See, that was one thing, champs, that worked on me. Hey, you know what's so funny? I still remember getting whooped to this day, bro. Like I didn't get whooped a lot, but I remember to this day. Like I literally told I can laugh with you guys about it. It's so funny, right? Because my kids, like sometimes like, I'll try to be serious with them. They're laughing. I want to laugh too. You know what I mean? Hey, you try to look, champ. I'm trying to discipline my kids, but they're laughing, so I want to laugh too. But I'm like, yo, I gotta force myself to get mad. Hey, I gotta force myself to get mad, champ, so that so that they take me serious. You know what I mean? Otherwise, they're gonna keep laughing too. But anyway, I was saying the same thing. I'm like, yo, Gigi, this is what Gigi used to do to me, and I'm gonna have to do it to you too. You heard me? I don't want to, but my mom used to say it's gonna hurt me more. It's gonna hurt you. So, you know, it's just it's funny. It's so funny stuff, man.
I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long.
All right, let's see what we need up in here. Let's see what we need.
Impressive. That must be where all this leads.
Man, all I know is I'm grateful for my parents because it made me a man today. Amen. Yeah. You know, your parents, they know. They're looking out for you, man.
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
You know. You grow back when you get some wisdom. You know, you look back and you thank you, you know.
I wonder if any of the spells are running through this.
It's like spider heaven over here.
Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
That boy got champs. That boy got whipped. That boy got whipped. Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna stream God of War after this because I'm getting those vibes, and that's what I was trying to say earlier. Is like I think that's what I was struggling with. Like when you're in the Overwatch zone, I know you guys all know this, right? It is so hard to break that constant action, right? That constant dopamine. But playing this has slowed the game down a lot, and it's given me not just this, right? I was playing Borderlands after, you know, before this, and that's kind of broken me out of that, and I'm glad that I'm broken out of it. So now I can kind of try some other games that I've attempted before, but I didn't have the right headspace to do it. So I'm gonna probably, once I complete this stream tonight, I'm gonna pick up God of War. I already have it, but I'm gonna turn it on, boot it up, see how I'm feeling about the game, and then yeah, if I'm in a good mood with it, champ, I'm gonna stream that next. Spires can stand a chance, yeah. You know, because they're level 10, right? I was going against that level 20. That level 20 he wasn't even that tough, to be real. It was really the backup spiders with him. Thanks for the likes. Now this is huge. This is what I needed. Can't wait to see it. Oh, that's dope. Have you played that, Sierra? Have you played the God of War? I know it's old, right? But have you played it? And I'm not talking about 2018. I'm talking about God of War Ragnarok. I have no idea what it is. Gears of War. You don't know what God of War is? Sierra, tell me you're not being serious, Sierra. Come on. God of War? It also depends if you got a PlayStation or not. If you don't have a PlayStation, I can understand. Because it is a PlayStation exclusive. So if you don't have a PlayStation, that makes sense. Wow. Yo, Sierra, you're missing. It depends on your type of game too, though, right? Because if you're, you know what I mean, it's kind of like this. It's actually a lot like this game, actually, believe it or not. Wouldn't be surprised if EA took inspiration, or whoever made this game, they took inspiration from the first God of War, because it's very God of War-esque, like how it plays. The UI is similar, like the inventories are similar, but it's basically about Greek mythology. She sounds serious. It's about Greek mythology, basically, and your character is. You have PlayStation, Sierra? You got PlayStation? Man, there's so many different God of Wars
If I
too.
can summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it.
Yeah, come in. Okay, I see what we gotta do. Get up there. We probably gotta go around. Oh, Xbox. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, you can't play God of War on Xbox. That's why you don't know much about it. It's only a PlayStation game. It's about Greek mythology, and it dates back to like over 15 years ago. It's an old game that started on like PlayStation 2, right? So it's had transitions. It's had a lot of different versions, you know, of the game. So, but it's definitely one of the most like critically acclaimed games of all time as far as like story playing and action. So yeah, it's definitely. Have you heard of The Last of Us, Sierra? That's wild. I did play it on my brother's PlayStation. I like the first one better than Ragnarok. Me too. All the games on Steam. Oh, okay, so it's on Steam. Revelation, God of War. It's on Steam as well, not just PlayStation. Because there was a time it was just a PlayStation exclusive. Looking at the Game Pass now, might need to download Need for Speed, Horizon. Yeah, you know, try them all out, man. You know, because it's about to kick up on you, Sierra. That $30 is about to kick in next month. So you about to be spending the big dollars. And you know what? There's so many games on Game Pass. There's this looter shooter called The Division. A lot of people, it has a very strong fan base. It is a very old game as well. I played The Division 2. It was okay. I heard that people liked The Division 1 more. So I went and I played a little bit of that. I still felt like it was okay. It didn't really hook me like that, to be honest. But, you know, I still kind of enjoyed it. You know, so it's like, damn, like, they put all these games in Game Pass, and there's not a lot of time to to play them. You know what I mean? It's not a lot, especially a game like The Division and stuff like that. That's a looter shooter. It's a grind game. You know, you can put hundreds and you can put thousands of hours in those kinds of games, hundreds of hours. So I don't know if I would play that game that much because it didn't grab me. But I could put probably like 10 hours on it. So Sierra, check out The Division as well. See if you like it. They got The Division 1 and 2. Download that as well if you want. Whilst, you know what I mean? See if you like that. Almost everything on Steam now. Really only play the third the most. Okay. Yeah, I have a PlayStation as well, but I don't. Excuse me, I have a PC as well, but I don't play PC games. If it's only on PC, I will not play it.
Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere. Revelio.
I just won't. I will not play it. Because I'm not a fan of keyboard and mouse. I like a controller. I like haptic feedback. I have to have that. If it does not have that, I cannot play it. And because I grew up on console, I'm very particular. Like, I like games that look like this. I like AAA games. I like a beautiful game. You know, a lot of those PC games that come out, they look kind of half done. They look funny. You know, they look like a third grader made it. You know what I mean? They just look all over the place. And I'm not a fan of that. So there's some exceptions to that, of course, but overall, that's what I've seen with a lot of PC games. But to each their own, you know what I mean?
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Sold my PS4 after I was finished with Bloodborne. You know what's funny? I got the PS4 just for God of War 2018. That's the only reason why I got it. After I beat it, I never played PS4 again. I got the PS5 just for Returnal. Revelation, thanks for the like. I got the PS5 just for Returnal. I don't know if you ever heard of Returnal. That is one of the best shooter games, arcade, of all time, in my opinion. Try it out if you haven't. It is a blast. And they gave me God of War Ragnarok with the PlayStation 5. I only played like 10 minutes of it. So yeah, that game, Returnal, I might have to do a stream for it. But Returnal 2 is coming out. Returnal 2 is coming out in March. It's going to be called like Stellaris or something like that. Black Myth Wukong, good stuff, Walker. I did play Wukong as well on PlayStation. Sick game. I give it a 9 out of 10. You could definitely give it a 10 out of 10 if you want. The things that stuck out to me the most about that game is after you beat the game, right? That chapter, it had that story, right? It had that, like, the Chinese artwork up there, like a pamphlet, and it would tell you the stories and all that. That was sick. But I didn't finish it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Because I really felt like the combat was a little bit too limited. I felt like it was good but not great. Like it could have been better, especially against those flying gargoyle dudes. I got close to the end, but I didn't beat it. Bird, what's going down from the underground? How you doing tonight? Walker, how you doing, man? Welcome into the Win From Within family champ. All about positivity only. We're just here winning from within, you know, bettering ourselves and, you know, changing our lives one day at a time. You heard me. What's Wukong? It's another PlayStation game. It's basically like God of War. Wukong is Chinese mythology. I know you never heard of God of War, which is Greek mythology. Do you know who Goku is on Dragon Ball Z? Basically, to make a long story short, he's a ape, he's a monkey, right? And in Chinese mythology, he was born out of a rock, and he's just overpowered. And it's a fighting game that has beautiful graphics and a great story, and it's a great game, right? So Goku, if you ever heard of him in Dragon Ball Z, Goku is based off that character, right? So, you know, but it depends on your style of game. If you don't like those type of, if you like this game, you're going to like those games. I really believe that because all these games are kind of similar, right? The Last of Us, Wukong, God of War, you know, the newer ones. Those are all kind of similar. Wukong should do the, yeah. You know, it's funny, Walker. I saw a mod. I don't know if you ever saw the mods. Um, Man down, champs. Man down. I saw this dude mod Wukong to where he was in that ape form, you know, the rage form permanently. That's how you should have been able to fight with them, right? You shouldn't have to beat the game 3 different times or 4 times to be able to use him to his full potential. So, yeah, that's what I would have desired is them to give us that ability, you know, to really enjoy the character in a more aggressive way. But it's still a great game. Yeah, it's a great game. And throughout the game, I'm like, yo, when am I going to actually feel like I'm Wukong? Like, when am I going to feel overpowered? That's the whole point of his character, right? When am I going to feel that? And I didn't. And that's what bothered me. So I was like, you know what? I just lost kind of when those little gargoyles that flew in the air was beating me up. That joint was getting me mad, champ. Yeah, I knew it was a skill issue, but there was a lot of things from a developmental side that they could have improvised into the game to give you more, you know, some type of aerial attack or something. But it's a dope game, yeah. And they had Astrobot beat that. That's what was crazy when Astrobot got Game of the Year. Hey, champs, they gave Astrobot Game of the Year and said Wukong. That was crazy. Great stage now, beat it 9 times. That's what's up. Really want to feel overpowered. Swords Wrath, I did play that. That's on the 360. Yeah, I played that. Alright, let's see what's going on here. We gotta get some movement going. Alright, that's locked. I need to figure out where I'm going. T Walker, welcome into Win From Within Family Champ. Appreciate the follow. All about positive vibes. Like I said before, man, we're just about becoming the best and highest version of ourselves, bro. I'm on the Purple app if you have it as well. Win From Within _ and I'm on YouTube as well, champ, at Win From Within streams. Sierra, thank you so much for the GOAT ×5. Appreciate that. I'm gonna tell you the game that's gonna kill. Yo, that Phantom Blade Zero look lit, dog. Yeah, I'm excited for Phantom Blade Zero. But you know what I'm gonna be playing though? That Ninja Gaiden 4. Yeah, I don't know if you know about that Ninja Gaiden, but Ninja Gaiden 4 is coming out October 23rd. I'm gonna be on that because you know that Phantom Blade Zero not out till next year, but there's some big dogs coming out next year, champ. Yeah, next year in March, there's some heavy hitters coming out for sure. Yeah, a lot of big games coming out next year, man. You know, they got GTA, which is the game of all games, right? That's coming out. But you got Phantom Blade Zero. You got Stellaris coming out, which is like Returnal 2. Crimson Desert, which is my personal, that's the one I'm looking forward to the most, even more than GTA. I'm not a GTA guy. I mean, tons more, you know, that I don't even know. There's just a lot of games coming out. You playing the same game? That's crazy. Which one, Detonate? Hey, Sierra, thanks for joining my club. Appreciate you. You talking about the Ninja Gaiden 4 or you talking about Hogwarts right now? Oh, yeah. Beat Ninja Gaiden. Last one. Hell yeah, yeah. Yeah, that Ninja Gaiden 4 champ, that's going to be lit, dog. I'm telling you right now. So I'm going to be on that. How do I get over there, man? They won't let me pull it. Ninja Gaiden packing everybody up. You already know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is crazy, Detonate. We playing the same game. Yeah, that's wild. Yo, Detonate, how do I get through this? Yeah, Ninja Gaiden, bro. He has smashed all them dudes. He smacked Phantom Blade Zero. He smacked Elden Mid. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that Phantom Blade Zero's coming out, Ninja Gaiden's coming out, because, and it ain't no hate to the Dark Souls or nothing, but you know, Dark Souls came out, and that's all everything was just slow, clunky, roll simulator. I'm one of the very few people that did not enjoy Elden Mid. I didn't enjoy any Dark Souls game. Like, I enjoy the lore of those games. Like, don't get it twisted. I like the lore of the games. But the combat itself, I didn't find this fun. Right? Just rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. And just, everybody's overpowered and you're not. But, hey, shout out to that community. You know, if that's what you like, that's what you like. I ain't no hater. Different strokes for different folks. But I'm glad that Ninja Gaiden, Phantom Blade Zero, and you know, more of the original hack slash games are coming out, because it changes up the pace a little bit. Glad the older Harry Potter games were forgotten. Hogwarts pretty much redeemed it. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm really feeling this, man. This is one of my favorite games of all time. This is going up there now in my favorite games of all time. You know, it really is. I'm thoroughly impressed. Like, truly. I'm truly impressed with this game. Nah, bro. I didn't say Wukong. You didn't hear me mention Wukong, bro. Nah, come on. Ninja Gaiden ain't doing nothing. Come on, bro. Come on. That's not a comparison, dog. You never heard me say Wukong, man. Come on. I said Phantom Blade Zero, Elden Mid, or Dark Souls, right? I kept it within that world, right? Within his world. Yeah. Nah, he ain't touching Kratos or Wukong, or you can't compare a man to a god, bro. You know what I mean? Come on. You know better. Yeah, Wukong and all them dudes is, yeah, those are gods, bro. Yeah, right on. You know what I mean? But it's not a comparison. I don't even really know why I brought it up. I'm just saying all that to say, man, I'm just glad they're switching up the energy. You know what I mean? And giving some more diversity to gameplay. Again, that's what I think I like about the new year coming up, is that there's a lot of variety coming alive again. It's not just battle royales. It's not just Dark Souls, right?
I wonder if any of my spells
There's more coming out. So that's what I'm enjoying about it. I don't know if y'all heard about this. Yeah, Wukong using him as toilet paper. Yeah, Wukong wouldn't even have to. Yeah, that's just he's KO. You know what I mean? He gone. Champs, is this where I'm supposed to go? All right, after let's go. Oh no, we're not abandoning the quest. No, we ain't doing that. Hold on. Hades 2. There's a game called Hades 2. Has anyone played that? That's what I want to play. That's another game I've really been looking forward to. But as I said before, it's only on PC right now, and I don't play PC games. I'm waiting for it to come out on Xbox or PlayStation. I don't care which one. But I had a blast with Hades number 1.
I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh.
You know, in that game, those were Housemarque, the creators of Hades and Returnal, which is one of my favorite games of all time as well. It's a shooter. Is made Hades, and you know they're coming out with that Hades 2, so it's already out on
Platform won't be able to float straight.
it's already out on PC, but I'm waiting for that transition. So once it hits console, I'm definitely gonna be on that. Hades was all right. Or like the Hollow Knight. Yeah, I liked Hades, man. You know, and I wasn't really into the Hollow Knight, but you know, different strokes for different folks, right? As long as you like it, man, you know. But I don't think Hollow Knight is Hollow Knight a roguelike? I don't think that's a roguelike game. Find the missing pages. Alright. We need to see what's going on here. I might have to look this up because I'm stuck. Oh, you say it was similar? I don't think so. I didn't give me the similar vibes. It was different vibes for sure. Unless Hollow Knight's a roguelike, it might be. But I didn't go far enough into roguelike. I mean into Hollow Knight to, you know, to know. Alright, let's see if I can figure out what's going on in this mode. Alright, I was up here before. I tried to pull the bridge. It won't move. So. Man, what is... Okay. Alright, champ. We need to figure out what's going on here. Pull this. It gets stuck. Jump down, now down. Oh, I can hit it though. Okay. Alright. That helped a little bit. Let's see if we can pull you out. Okay. It's a little bit of progress. You want to say nothing about the game? Bad about it? Yeah. I mean, hey, you know, everyone can have their criticisms, right? You know, everything's not for everybody. So, you know, if you don't enjoy a game, that's totally fair. You know, you're not wrong. You know, if you have a different opinion, you know, because at the end of the day, it's a game, right? So it's all opinion based on what you enjoy. Like The Division, right? I was playing that today. I'm like, straight. Some people really like love that game. You know what I mean? Like they love that game. Like their community. It's almost like Destiny. You know what I mean? Like they go crazy hard for that game, which is dope. That's like their game of all time. They don't play nothing else. So, am I enthused by it like that? I'm not. You know, but it doesn't make me wrong for thinking it's okay, you know what I mean? Or don't make them right for thinking it's the best of all time, but that's what they like, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Now let's try to get over this bridge. All right. Had this door opened. Let's try to hit that one, champs. All right, I got an idea. All right. Okay. All right. Take me over here. There we go. I'm like Aladdin in this mother. There you go. Come on. Come in. There you go. Good stuff. All right. I was Aladdin for a second.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of it.
Okay. So I made some progress for a little bit. Hey, Revelation, you ever play Shadow of War? How strange is that? Maybe I just wasn't holding it long enough. Alright. Finally got out of there. Middle Earth Shadow War, one of my favorite. Me too, bro. Me too, dog. That's why I was asking us, like, yo, I can tell we have similar taste in games, bro. Thanks for the 1.5K champs. Appreciate that. Helps the channel a lot. Yeah, man, I can tell we have similar taste. So that Shadow War, bro, still to this day, is the most unique PvE game I've ever played in my life. That Nemesis system added so much replayability to the game. It took away that staleness that a lot of PvE games run into, right? Fighting the NPCs over and over and over. That Nemesis system brought a freshness, almost kind of like a PvP kind of to the game, because there were times where I died to an NPC.
There it is. The
And
project almost complete.
well, you know, I would take him out, right, and then you get marked or whatever, and you come back, and they would come back stronger. You know what I mean? So that was such a cool feature. It's sad that they're not making that game no more. Great game. Great game. I had some of the most squatted up people, champs. Cyberpunk was lit, bro. But I'll be real with you, they dropped the ball in that game. That should have been honestly one of the best games of all time. It should have been. The way that trailer was, I don't know if you saw the trailer, like, you know, back in the day before the game came out. But when I saw that trailer, I'm like, wow, this is the best game I've ever seen in my life. Like, it was so good. I still remember to this day when that woman was in that bathtub when she was dead. She was iced out. They had her in ice, and the medevacs came and took her away. This was before the game came out, and I was like, wow. Like, this game right here, this is the game of the century, you know? And all the bugs it had and all the issues, like, it killed the game. It just destroyed the game. You know, they fixed it, but the damage was done by then. And it was like they truly had something special. They still do. I mean, it's still a great game. I mean, it's, and I played it in release, you know, but the hype it had, you can't get that hype back. You can't get that suspense back. Once the game is out, it's out. And they had so many bugs, they had so many problems. And there was so much hate for the game. I'm not a follower, I don't care. I said I'm gonna still buy this game regardless. I don't care what people gotta say. Like, I was counting the days chance for this when that game was coming out. I still remember when he was in the car with the dark-skinned dude that looked like Rick Ross, and he was smoking in the car and stuff in a limousine. Like, I remember all that stuff, bro. Yeah, but it was still a dope game. Yeah, now, right? It's good now. I'm talking about on release. You know what I mean? You gotta hear what, you gotta listen to what I'm saying. When the game released, it was a mess. The bugs were horrible. Right? The bugs were so bad, sometimes it was unplayable. Couldn't even play it. And if you don't believe me, you can go on YouTube and watch the bugs. It was bad. And it was bad for a long time. The game itself was unplayable. Because it just wasn't ready. They tried doing more with Shadow of War with the goal. Didn't do very good. Okay, yeah.
I need to look around for the symbol.
Yeah, Cyberpunk's still a great game. Once they got that game fixed up, it's definitely up there for sure. They did hurt themselves though. But they're gonna do better, I think, with this next one that they're making. They're already making the next Cyberpunk, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a lot better as far as delivery. So they shouldn't have that problem again. Shadow of War, the final battle, Sauron, one of my favorite fights. Yeah. There's 3. Yeah, I'm trying to find it. So there's the second one, but I'm looking for the third one. Okay, here it is. Yeah, appreciate the tip though.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But
like, even that reminds me of the God of War, right? The runes in God of War where you got to smack those runes with the axe. I don't know if I got it all in time. I may have been too late. Yeah, I may have been a little bit too late there. I might have to go a little bit faster. Maybe just a little more space. Yeah, maybe I was up too close. Still didn't get it. Alright. We're gonna switch up the order that we do this. Oh, there's 4. I was missing this one. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright. Was I hitting that the whole time? 1, 2, 3. Nah, that's 3. Oh, why I thought that was a 4th. Alright, it's all good. Hate trying to hit these things, man. There we go. Got it live.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Oh. Oh. Get him out of here. These Knight bringing a sword to a water fight. Should have known better. You know better. Hey, Revelation. Champs, hear me out on this. Hear me out on this. You know I'm a shooter at heart. You know I like shooting games. You know that's my favorite type of genre, shooting. What if? Hear me out. And they kind of already had this before with this game called Outriders. They made a game like this, but you had guns. You were a magician. You had the supernatural powers, but you had guns. Somebody will say, "Why would you need guns if you got magic?" It's magic guns too. It's magic. Third person with it, that'd be cold. Yeah. Whoa.
Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Gun used to be too powerful. No. It's not a wand. It's not a gun versus wand. It's a universe like this, but instead of a wand, you have guns. That's what I'm saying, right? It's not a versus nothing. Same magical world, but you have guns with it. That's what I'm saying. They kind of had a game like that already called Outriders, but they didn't do it very well.
Can it be?
There he is.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see you so.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganark were.
You've paid attention, and
To see traces of ancient magic.
as you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relation. We can access expressions Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not.
I won't, Professor.
We have much to. But first, a map found in a certain.
I don't have the book with me.
That is. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation.
I'm a bit confused, sir.
I assure you that all will be clear.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliff.
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence.
Very well.
Good. We shall speak again.
Talent points. All right, Chance. We can only use one right now. Got 6 of them, but you only get a limited amount. Spells, dark arts, core, stealth. They're not even telling me. Hold on. Spell casting. I'm just gonna wait because I don't know what does what. Man, we need to look at what we use the most and see what it falls under. What's going down from the underground? What's going on, Matt? How you doing tonight, champ? What's going down from the underground? That'd be dope for a bloodbath. On you, oh yeah. What's going on, Matt? How you doing tonight, champ? Thanks for stopping in. We're coming to you live one more time. You heard what I'm saying? Winning from within. You know how we get down. Straight from the underground. Coming to you live. One more time. The thing is, I don't want to spend my talents yet because I haven't unlocked a lot of these magic spells. And I don't know what category they're going to fall under.
Pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Yeah, I got this far without them. I think I'll be alright. Because there could be a dope spell that gets unlocked later. And I don't have enough talents to invest into it. So I'll just hold off. For now.
I'm back at Hogwarts.
We winning from within, you heard me.
Fiddled back.
We
I did
winning
promise him I wouldn't neglect my
from
studies while he was away.
yeah.
Suppose I have enough to distract myself until he returns from the work.
Yeah, I heard. Alright, let's see what this is. Essential. How do you know if it's a core spell or not? Damage. These are damage spells. Utility spells. I don't know what... Yeah, champs, I don't know. They're telling me that I have these talents. But... Let me see. Okay, talents. Spells. Dark arts. Core. I don't see anything like that in those spells trees. What do you pick for these, champs? I don't know what to pick for these because I'm the spells I'm using don't have a name like spells or core or none of that. Pretty good, champ. Just chilling. Thought I'd stop by, see what's going down. Appreciate you, dog. Winning from within. You know how we get down, building the community. Same thing, encouraging, inspiring, having a good time. You know, I always put in dark arts. Depends on the playthrough you're gonna do. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what is the dark arts. That's what I'm saying. Like, what I need to know what it is before I invest in it. Like the only one that makes sense is spell casting. Because I'm casting spells, but everything else I don't know. Arc spells at the very, those spells at the very bottom are dark. Hold on. You talking about? I don't know what you can see on my screen. You talking about the ancient magic? With the dark arts, you can get access to unforgivable curses, which are the most powerful spells. Okay. But how does all that pertain to what I asked, right? I'm asking about these skills here. What does it pertain to, right? That's what I want to know. The spell casting, the core, all that. What does that pertain to here, though? Right? Not based off stuff I don't know about. You guys already played the game and beat it. So you guys know things that I don't, which is fine. I don't want to know what you, I don't want to know what I don't. I don't want y'all telling me about that stuff. I'm just asking about this. I don't see core anywhere. I don't see any of those attributes. That's why I'm confused about it. Cuz I feel like now if I pick a talent, right, and I level it up, I feel like I'm just guessing. And I don't want to waste these talent points. That's my, my question. We'll do one in spells. Let's see if it unlocks something. Oh. That's all I needed to do, champ, was click. See, champs, all I needed to do was click on it. You heard me? Oh, that's cold. I like that. I like that. Oh. Okay. What is this? Okay. Okay. It pretty much takes your base spells and it upgrades them. That's what this does. Okay. That's pretty cold right there. A lot of AoE stuff. This is like AoE spells. Okay. It's a little underwhelming right here, to be honest with you. Let's look at Dark Arts. Okay, this is like a cursed arch tree. So when you curse someone, they take extra damage. Curse effect remains on the enemy for longer. Okay. I'm not feeling the curses. Base spells. Appreciate you, Matt. Appreciate it. All right. I was just scared that I was going to pick a talent, right? And it was going to just spend it. Because they tell you only have a certain amount. But we did it live. A new spell set is added. Hold right trigger. Spell set. So you get a set. Oh, okay. So you can have more spells you can hold at a time. That's actually really good, actually. That's really good as well. Okay. That's really good. There's a lot of good stuff in core. Oh, that was cold. Oh, yeah, that was cold right there. That teleport, oh, I'm feeling that. Dang. Yeah, the core tree is almost like a must-have. Yeah, a core tree is like at least at the bottom tier. Starts to fall off as it goes up, but that's pretty good right there. Okay, good stuff. There are already 3 things there I want to use. Your herd may want it from within. You need to get that Glacius, and yeah, I'm just starting the game. You know what I mean? So we're gonna do it live. You heard, man. We're gonna do it live. You heard, man. I'm not a big stealth guy. Never have been. Room of requirement. What is that? Endurance potion. Okay. Okay, this is more for the herbologists. Alright, I already know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get some in my core for sure. Okay. I'm going to add the new spell set. That's for sure. Don't care for that. Yeah, I like this. Already got a spell set. I don't need another one. Not right now. Need that. That's healing. That's mandatory. That's good. That's good as well. Okay. All right. I love this. I love that. Okay. Somebody said something about Glacius. Oh yeah, Glacius, I see, okay. But I'm nowhere near that level, champ. Okay. Oh yeah, let's get that. Let's get that because... Yeah, let's get that. Oh yeah, champs. That's changing the game up, champs. That's changing the whole game up now. That's really taking the game up to another level. Oh yeah. Stealth was always useless for me. Yeah, you know, I've never been big into stealth in any game. Like, that's just not my type of play style. Some people like that, and that's cool, but that's just never been ever in any game. That's why I never like even like games like Tom Clancy Splinter Cell. Like, I really loved that game. But it was a stealth game, right? The whole game is a stealth game. It got to a point where I just stopped playing those games because I just want to run out there and start blasting. You know what I mean? I just want to run out there and blast them, champs. I don't got time to be hiding behind no wall and all that stuff. Where they at? Let's get them. Stealth is funky. It's cool fighting, yeah. Appreciate the help, champs. Appreciate the help. Yeah, guys, I think I might be lit now.
You need to learn the Pulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Champs, I'm having fun, man. I'm having a blast. You hear that music? Music is lit. It's beautiful. We got stronger. Let me equip these spells here though on the side. I mean, all these spells I have, no cap right now, are pretty much useless. So I'm not even going to fill my slots up with it. Get it. Oh. Hold on, champs. It's on that other slide. How do I put this thing back? There we go. All right. I love how the music makes me feel in this game. I need you to open up. Open up. All right. Maybe I need some kind of special item for that. Let's head back. Let's head back. The Pulso. Every spell has just got an O to it. Yeah, for me, it's that Cheryl Top Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, man, the music is... I gotta go back in here, Chance, just for a few seconds. Music like this, I literally feel better. Like, it makes me feel better. It's a vibe. Brings me back to my childhood. You know what I mean? Just, there's no words for it. Love it. Hey, I don't even think this game got Game of the Year, man. This game should have got Game of the Year. For real. That's such a rare thing that's done right nowadays, is just getting the music right. I mean, I feel like that's just a lost art in games now, where the music is actually on point. That's why I played Skyrim so long, because I would just sit and vibe in the music. That's what I would do. It'd be great if they let me pick where I want to go. I would love that. No Overwatch today, champ. Probably be a while. Jonathan, what's going down from the underground? A lot of games coming out right now, champs, that I'm really enjoying that is not Overwatch related. But guess what? Overwatch is 9 years old, right? It's not going anywhere. Will always be around. But yeah, no Overwatch right now, champs. I'm vibing out for Winning From Within on Hogwarts. I tell you what, it's a masterpiece of a game. Beautiful too. Nostalgic. Heck yeah, game dope. Star Wars music always gets me. Yeah, Star Wars has crazy epic music, man. Baldur's Gate 3 got Game of the Year instead. Okay, yeah, see, you know what? I heard great things about Baldur's Gate. You know, even though I'm not into the turn-based games, I've heard so many great things about that game that I'm not even mad at that. You know what I mean? That's some stiff competition from just what I heard. I mean, their fan base is just probably the strongest fan base I've ever seen in any game. And I've seen some strong fan bases, like, I've seen some strong fan bases, bro. But Baldur's Gate, they don't play with... The fans of Baldur's Gate are the most die hard that I've seen out of any. And like I said, I never even played that game. But all I would hear about is like how good the game is from the fans. And I went online, I looked, I said, man, it looks beautiful, but I can't play a turn-based game. I just can't do it. So yeah, that makes sense. That's stiff competition, you know. But hey, Shout out to them. Final Fantasy, Pokemon will be the only turn-based games you play. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the thing with Baldur's Gate, too, was like, I don't even know. I guess it looked like such a... It's just a different kind of game. You know what I mean? It's just like, you gotta be into that turn-based stuff. And I like live action too much. Because like you said, with Final Fantasy, all those games was like normal back in the day. But then, once Kingdom Hearts came out, that changed it for me. Because that was the first time I saw an RPG have live action. And it showed that it was possible. And then once Kingdom Hearts kind of came out, like, I never went back to a turn-based ever again. Like, I never could play a turn-based ever again after playing Kingdom Hearts. Because you get used to that live action. You get used to it being kind of like, you got to do it all in real time. You know what I mean? You can't blame, like, you just picking the wrong item or something like that. You know what I mean? Waiting on your turn to get bodied. I hated that. I'm waiting for this guy to beat me up. I never liked that. But when that's all there was, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But once they gave me choice, I never went back to it. Made sense why one though didn't understand how Astro Boy won 2024. Me neither, bro. I think they did that just to spite the Chinese developers, because I was hearing a lot of people saying that they just didn't want the Chinese to win. I mean, how much validity does that have? I don't know, but in no planet is Astro Boy better than Wukong. It's just not. It's just not. It's just that's a fact. You might have more fun with Astro Boy. Someone might have more fun with it. That's not a fact. That's an opinion. Like, if you have more fun with something, cool.
What am I missing?
But Wukong got so much more going on with that game that is just objectively better. It's not. But hey, it is what it is. All that stuff's rigged anyway. You know what I mean? So that's just what it proved. I thought for sure it was Game of the Year. I thought it was a no-brainer Game of the Year. I really did. And when it was Astrobot, I said, what is Astrobot? I said, this has to be a joke. You know what I mean? It's got to be a joke.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started.
Yeah, wow, yeah.
Wonderful place to practice Accio. On other students.
Mr.
Wukong made the most money, yup.
Please. Sorry, Madam Kagawa. Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation.
This, I fear, some of you have forgotten.
Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class.
Let's get on there.
We'll leave
Let's
that
go.
Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom.
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
We about to fly live.
Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care.
This is
The
brilliant.
rooms are school property.
Wish I had my own
I want them
broom.
returned in one piece. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise.
Fly live.
This next set of rings will take you around the ground.
What a view.
Hello. Nice day
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
I ain't gonna lie, that joint look uncomfortable, champs. I would have to put a chair or some kind of seat on my broom. When we were kids, we used to pretend that we could fly on the brooms too. We would put the broom between our legs and start running around.
Made it! Oh, did anyone else see that?
Oh, well done! Have a moment?
Graphics, I know, they're still beautiful, man.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more... But I'm getting ahead of my...
Can't say.
A bit of a detour. The tour is about to begin.
Let's go live.
Look closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
This game was done very well.
Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Ah, now that's more like it.
That's cold.
Sure you're not caught here, Griff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the gallery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
Bro, still roasting the brooms.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This
Hey,
concludes our tour.
have you guys heard of that new Wolverine? Y'all heard of the new Wolverine coming out? Cause that game look cold, no cap.
Better hurry and hand in our brooms.
That was cool. That was cool. That was actually a little
And
fun.
where have you two been?
We've been doing it live.
Hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day.
My broom wanted to keep flying.
As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future.
My broom wanted to keep flying.
That was some rather good flying.
Mm-hmm. I'll take that broom right now.
Sorry about that business with... You seem...
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom.
If you can, I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spint, which is in Hogsmeade. He's always...
Yeah, we
I'll
finna
keep
go
an
buy
eye
a
on-
broom right now, champs. I gotta get a broom now. After that, you can't start flying and go back, champs, to running around. No, we can't do regression. We gotta do progression. You heard me. We don't regress, we progress. We progress. We don't regress, we progress. You heard me? Alright. There's a lot of things I gotta do here, champs. I got a lot of things we gotta do. A lots of things we gotta do.
I've not forgotten about our
Show.
library adventure.
So
How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
yeah, I have all the consoles, so I don't.
Plan assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J.
Here's my mobile
if you'd
PC
like to
right
earn
here.
a few coins.
This is my mobile PC, the ROG Ally X. So if I ever wanted to play PC on the go, like basically a Steam Deck, a better Steam Deck. I don't know if you heard it. It's the Ally X. That's what that is. So, you know, but like I said, I don't play PC games. I'll go on there. I'll go on Steam, right? If it don't have controller capability or controller accessibility, I will not play it. I just won't. But you know, I never grew up playing, you know, PC, so it makes sense because, you know, I grew up on a controller, not on a keyboard and mouse. Where is this freaking mission at, man? Professor Sharp. Where is this guy at? Professor Sharp. We gotta find Professor Sharp. Got Smash on there. I couldn't download it. I couldn't download Smash. I tried. But I got a Switch too, so I didn't necessarily need it. It was out of the Switch as well. So and you know the thing is with Super Smash, I love Smash, right? But if I'm not playing with friends, just get bored. You know what I mean? It's like that game is it just feels like a game that was made to play with friends. At least that's how I experienced it. You know, I experienced it with all the friends, all the homies. We get together and stay up all night and play Smash Brothers. That's just what we did, man. That's just what we did, and that was some of the best nights that I ever had. Was playing Super Smash Brothers with the homies, and I still remember those nights like yesterday. Bro, with Nintendo, Wii, and Xbox, yeah, we had the Wii too. You know, it's crazy, right? The boxing game. Did you ever play the boxing game on Wii? It had the Wii Sports, was really cool, and it's funny, right? Sometimes I'll see people streaming themselves fighting in the Wii Sports, the punching. And they're playing those boxing games. And they're out there with the headset on and they're fighting in real life like they're fighting, but you're watching them fight the other people. I think it's so funny. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. It's some punching game. I don't know the name because I didn't play a lot of the Wii. But yeah. Good times. Good times. Who's your favorite character in Smash Brothers? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they did. Dudes be on there sweating, and I said, dang. I said, that's too much work for me. I ain't doing all that. I said, I be working out enough. Sonic and Ridley. That's what's up.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
I mean, look at this game. I mean, it's just amazing, man. That was probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
I would have said you better take that mask off up in here. I would have said you better take that mask off in this mother right now. I don't know what you got going on. Take that mask off.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever, I'd only planned to
Got
suggest
smashed.
you how to
I
find
saw
it
that.
by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work.
That's cool.
You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness! My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
It's giving me some Toy Story vibes in this mother.
Revelio.
Champs, I'll be right back. Oh.
Revelio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not that. That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Thank you for the likes.
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The room of requirement will all... It's... Deke, you seem to have asked...
I was thinking about needing a place away
Thank
from
you for the
prying
2K.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then... Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've
Of
given
imagination.
yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
I actually have some gear that needs to be.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be added.
Does anyone know the difference between a goblin and an elf? Because they're both short, right? They're both kind of small, but the goblins look a little more evil. The evil ones do, at least.
The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It no.
Conjuring?
Yeah. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting tape.
I did.
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highland, they can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier.
I see. Can I...
You can indeed. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can I use this type of...
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors, but the room of requirement...
Can you tell me a bit?
We discovered this room. Deke has had a good deal of experience. I shall let Deke tell you more when...
I will...
Good luck.
It's pretty cool.
You should be proud of all the potions you brewed.
All right. Think that's it for now.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you can acquire it, but return to me once you've gathered.
I have the moonstone.
Good. You can conjure. Conjuration can be used to. Why don't you try it?
Wall, they want me to do 5 of them? Alright. It's a lot of decorating they want you to do. And they wanted more rugs. These rugs don't even match.
Good work. Shall we move on?
Yep, let's move on.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready. The altering spell will allow you to customize any color. You can change the colors, patterns, and style. Let's get started.
They turning me into an interior decorator, champs. We're playing The Sims now.
Just aim your wand at any object. And perform the altering spell.
Oh. It's a big table right there.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more dwell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try any of the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it.
That's pretty cool.
Come and talk to Deke when you're ready. Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's amp. Of course. I would like them.
See what he did. It's okay. That's a cool vibe.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. Now you have... Indeed. An even big... How did that... The room equips itself to your needs. If you'd like to customize this...
Thank you.
Good.
Not bad.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room. Of course.
Let's try this dark, mysterious vibe.
Mysterious and eerie. As if I'm...
Look like a Silent Hill move. A Silent Hill room. We don't want that, champs.
I'd like to ask you. Of course.
Gotta make sure it's right. We gotta get our vibe right. This gonna be our home. There's a lot of stuff I want to do to change it, but I'm not gonna focus on that right now. This one's okay.
I'd like to ask you. Of course.
Warm and cozy. Let's see how that looks. I like it. Hold on. Yeah, I think I like that one. Good color. I did like the other one too, though.
I'd like to ask you. Of course.
I'm gonna go with this because this was the one I liked probably the most. The other one's cool too. But you know, I'm a night person, so I like the nighttime vibe. You heard me. All right. So, let's get out of here. What's next? Character looks dope. Made my dude look like an old man. Appreciate it, bro. You know what's so funny? My character, you know, you can't tell with the mask. I mean, you probably saw him yesterday. Looks like my cousin. He looks just like my cousin. Actually, my nephew. I'm tripping. I call him my cousin. Yeah, he looks just like my nephew. Which is crazy. Same haircut, same face, same. So he looks just like my nephew. So, but yeah, appreciate it. The mask, you know, is just for just the armor. You know what I mean? So as soon as I find something better, because I was getting one shot for a long time, so I needed something, you know, to kind of help defensively. Wow, now I think I do look like my uncle. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I like this vibe a lot. New scarf. We got a new scarf. Let's try our new scarf out. Nah, that's like garbage. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's keep the show going. They turned me into an interior decorator for a little bit, which was cool, but where the F is this guy at? I need to find this guy. What's his name? About to look this up. Professor Sharp. About to look this up. Hold on, champs. Champs, they want me to do all kinds of work, man. They want me to find 5 different potions and all that. I'm like, dang, is it that good of a magic? Is it that good? I don't know if I feel like doing that. You know? I don't know if I feel like... You know what, champs? F it. Do a lot. Alright, let's get to work. I mean, at least I know where it's at, right?
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
Champs, I can't even do the mission, dog. I don't have enough money. I can't even buy the potions because I don't have enough money. Ain't that something?
Fairly good.
That's how they get
I'll
you.
have to keep my stocks replenished.
That's how they get you, man. Mm-hmm.
I hope to see you again.
Dan was trying to turn me into Heisenberg. For real. I can buy only, what, one potion? I have $900? 900 coins? Yeah, I can't even buy the potions.
I hope to see
Alright,
you
well,
again.
we'll have to come back on another day. Because I don't have it. I do need some gold. For real. I'm right there in front of him.
Yep.
Might be.
All right. Back to the main mission. Even the NPCs are greedy, for real. It seems like coin is hard to come by in this game. You know, like I haven't, found a lot of coin like that. You know, I fought a lot of people, a lot of monsters, did a lot of traveling. But it's all good. I guess we'll just have to get it later.
Skeleton. I'm on the right track. Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl.
First, let me thank you for what you did.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention.
Well, you took the fall for me.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something's
Understood. We can talk more.
These guys, they're always up to no good, champs. These two together, we're always up to no good. We always slipping into the shadows, doing something. Kind of motivates you to play more. Yeah, man. I'm enjoying the game, you know.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft.
One of the best games I ever played.
All the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I would never promise to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this. So please, keep this between us. Never confide in me. He's trusted me since the day we met. And I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to see him almost daily.
I ain't no snitch. You don't gotta worry about it. I don't be telling.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose.
Is that how he found this?
No, someone in his family knew about it. I've never heard anyone else speak of it. Again, mention this to no one.
Of course. Ominous.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a...
Really?
Like the blasting. Professors say it's not an appropriate...
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fire, but you should learn it.
Yeah.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
getting it? Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the target, sir.
I just saw this spell. Oh, that's Incendio. Okay. Confringo. There it is. All right. Hold on. Because all these other spells I got really are kind of useless.
Intact. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Yeah. It's true.
Rebellion.
How does it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
Yeah, they don't. I mean, the students are just we're out sneaking late at night. You know what I mean? We're doing what we're doing what we're not supposed to be doing. We're the one breaking the rules.
I have to say,
that's not on the teachers.
I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's some.
I'm ready for
This
more.
is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Haven't been here in some time.
I'm sorry about your sister.
Perhaps when I next head to Felcroft, you could come along.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Well, meeting a new student.
I shall look forward.
Cheers.
I'm not sure where to.
You said something was missing from. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for.
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
I ain't telling you nothing, dog. I ain't telling.
The restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep...
Last thing I need, champs.
I'll send you now.
Last thing I need is this dude get caught or captured or something and he starts snitching and telling. Yeah, I ain't telling you, dog. Your secret's safe with me, but I can't tell you my other secrets. We gotta get out of here. Let's get out of here. These graphics are crazy good.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait.
Uh-oh.
You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Honest.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new fifth year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well...
Don't lie to me. No one's... You breathe a word about this place to anyone. My father is friends with the headmaster. I'm...
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to... And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend.
Honest, I just meant...
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
That's what happens too, champs. Right when you come out, you get caught. Buddy was trying to threaten me, champs. We might have to take that dude out. We gotta figure, okay, we gotta unlock this here. We gotta unlock this. Sleepwalking could have been an option. Yeah, I was finna put that dude to sleep, champs. Running up on me like that. So you can't even see, dog. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. How do I get back to my world, champs? To my room? Anybody know how to get back to the room? I gotta unlock an item I just got. Okay, I already found it. Never mind. There's always that one dude, friends, yeah. Yep.
Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few...
These goofy glasses. I can't do it, champs. I can't walk around looking goofy like that. I can't do it. It's a little bit stronger, but... Oh, you can change the appearance. Hold on. Let's change the appearance to this. There we go. Yeah, I was going to say, you ain't going to catch me walking around looking like that. Alright, cool.
Requisite tasks. Do see me after class.
Yeah, the same type of glasses. Yeah, I remembered that I could change my appearance, so I wasn't tripping. But at first, I'm like, yeah, I ain't gonna walk around looking like that. What is up with this guy? And they're making it to where you gotta search for it. You can't just. Let's see where this is at. Hold on.
But if I said it was for an essay in the history of magic, how could she refuse? She would say...
Find anything yet?
Hello, Arthur.
We were each going to follow Hogwarts.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor.
So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Yo, Professor Fig, he don't know nothing, champs. He don't know nothing. He don't never know what's going on. He's supposed to know what's going on.
By the way. And the portrait Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
He too old not to know nothing, champs. He need to know something. You heard me? You got to know something. Yeah, I know.
This looks promising.
Like, it's okay if we gotta find stuff out on our own, but he should at least know what's going on. You know? He should at least know something. Like, you should know there's something down here.
There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
Okay, yeah.
If only you were here to see this.
Alright, we're back.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is great news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend.
As your mentor, the least I can do is...
You said that you know that tower.
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed. My recollection is that it seems abandoned.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as...
Until then.
All right, we gotta travel out. We're gonna travel out. Travel out.
It's time you learned this uses a freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Uh-oh, hold on. New spell they want to teach. We'll have to reconvene. They won't let me track this joint.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Miss...
I'll be weeks at you, sir. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. And I've only just got a few rare wind wisps.
Sounds quite the array of brew.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagol. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say...
Go on.
But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I have some ideas for enchantments. Upgrade. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, an ideal situation, I could complete work on my first...
That sounds...
Thank you. The time trial should be a... Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Revelation, God bless you, champ. You get some rest. I'll be shutting it down soon myself, man. God bless. Keep winning from within, champ. God bless you, dog. Appreciate all the support.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that's sick. Like that.
Revelio.
I won't be wasting my time, and I'm grateful for the opportunity ever so.
Come on, then. What you got?
It's
Tried it moving.
What?
Pop balloons. Okay.
Revelio.
I'm not seeing any balloons. Seems to be a specific room quest.
Revelio. These rocks have seen better days.
Place is far.
Over here.
Wait. No. Not trying to talk to you, man. Goodness. I went the total wrong way. It's all good. Figured it out right on time. Gonna turn around. We're gonna finish this, and then we're gonna shut this thing down. What's that noise? What's going on the purple lap? How you doing tonight? What's going down? What's going down from the underground?
Revelio. Brilliant.
All right, let's return to her. Turn this quest in, learn this spell, champs, and we're gonna shut this thing down for the night. But we'll be back live tomorrow, most high willing. Just depends.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Gao.
Wonderful.
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up. If well, pay attention to your homework. Well done. I recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office.
Yep. We'll practice it live. But I don't see it. Oh, it's a control move. Hmm.
To the world. But you can continue practicing as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
He gone. He gone. Really like the spells. Remind me a lot of the Kingdom Hearts spells. But yeah, champs, we're gonna shut it down there. Man, I love this game. This is a 10 out of 10 game for me. I'm definitely enjoying, you know, every minute of it. But champs, I'm gonna shut it down here. I hope all you guys have a good night. Keep winning from within. Keep the prayers up, the meditations up. Keep doing the best you can to make your life better. George, what's going down, champ? We're on that Hogwarts, man. Having a blast with it. Just got done streaming, so I'll be back on here, champs, around 8 o'clock tomorrow. And I'll be back on there. George, thank you for the Dolphins, champ. How you doing tonight, dog? Great night. You too, George. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yup. All good. God bless. Yup, George. I'll see you tomorrow, champ. I'll be back on here tomorrow night, champ, around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for the gifts. God bless you, champ. God bless your day. And I'll see you on the next one, champs. Shalom.